Good answer. Mr. Toastmaster, fellow Toastmasters, and very welcome guests. First, I want to give you a little backstory. I was 18 years old. My father was in their local Rotary Club, and he told me that the Rotary Club were going to instigate a Rotary initiative for 18 to 28-year-olds that they called Rotaract. So I went along to the initial meeting, and we decided to start the club that night. And we had a club president that night. Unfortunately, that club president wanted the glory, but not the graft. And I was elected club president within 2 months. I don't know if it was because everybody else took a step backwards, but I like to think it was because of my enthusiasm. And Toastmasters is very similar to Rotary International. They are across multiple countries, and Rotary International have Rotaract. At the time, I believe there was 58 clubs in the whole of the UK. And I was so enthusiastic. I told everybody I could meet, well, the women anyway. and very soon, we had the biggest club in the UK, membership-wise. Indeed. What started as a club became a tribe. Interestingly, 1/3 of our membership were trainee midwives from Ireland. They were feisty, they were fun-loving, and they were fantastically loud. It was like a Celtic whirlwind in a white coat. I reviewed at the end of the year that we hosted or participated in over 200 events in the first year. I instigated most of them. And we got relabeled Mike and the Irish Midwives. The other clubs, the presidents would contact me and ask if we were going, because they always knew that if I said yes, then we would have at least a dozen women coming as well, so they loved that. Now I want to tell you about Andrew. Andrew was also a trainee midwife. One man in a sea of strong-minded women. Andrew decided that he wanted to go to Africa to further his training and prospects, because he knew that in Africa he'd be doing a lot more than just midwifery, and that really appealed to him. And about 2 months later, Andrew sent me this letter. It looked like I imagined it had been written under the flickering oil lamp. The ink was smudged, and it told the story of the varied life that he had in Africa. And near the end, he told the truth all the way through, and part of this stemmed a little seed in my head. Because near the end, he mentioned that the biggest challenge they had is that the medicines go off within 3 days. And what they really needed was a solar-powered refrigerator. This was 40 years ago. A solar-powered refrigerator. Who knew? I remember distinctly the cost was 1/3 of my annual salary at the time. I put it to the club, and my dad told the Rotary Club, and we decided to do some fundraising. I created the motto, Rotaract put the fun in fundraising. We had a 20-foot banner printed Rotaract put the fun in fundraising. And all the other clubs across the UK adopted the motto. And partway through, I received another surprise. By royal appointment, Her Majesty the Queen Royal Garden Party. Special invite. Well, I have to tell you, I was not impressed by the food. The portions are so small. Meanwhile, Andrew, I want you to imagine, if you will, 6'3", big guy, crying like a baby, when he discovered that we had indeed sourced and installed his solar-powered refrigerator. He said that one project would save thousands, no, tens of thousands of lives. Dare we imagine hundreds of thousands of lives? He cried. I cried. And we reflected in awe at the magnitude of the impact that started from one unassuming letter that planted one seed and caused one ripple to keep growing. And that one ripple inspired a nation to take action. So I ask you today, what seed has already been planted? It's just waiting for you to take action. The ripple effect. Never underestimate the influence of your words and actions. That's the DynamicMike original. Within every person, ordinary person, there is extraordinary potential. You're limitless. Because within every ripple lies the opportunity for just one person. That's all it takes, one person. And today, that one person could be you. Mr. Toastmaster.
And this is why we have